Now let's take a look at the Spaulding classification system. So this is a system that you're going to need to know for your CNR exam. So basically what it is, it's a way for us in the hospital to determine what needs to be clean and how much. So our sterile instruments and other equipment, how much do we need to clean and sterilize and disinfect these items? So within the Spaulding classification, there are 3 different categories. The first one is being critical. So it's called the critical category. That's number 1. Number 2 is going to be called semi-critical. So not as critical. And then we have our non-critical. This is our 3rd category. So you can think of the Spaulding classification system when you need to remember it. We can think of the S in Spaulding to be thought of as sterile. So how much do we need to sterilize our instruments and equipment? So S stands for sterile. So when you see Spaulding, think sterilization. So there are 3 definitions, again, critical, semi-critical, and non-critical within the Spaulding classification system. And so critical are items that come in contact with our sterile tissue. So come into contact of sterile tissue. So anything that enters our sterile tissue, like when you're doing a procedure, like your abdomen or anything else like that. And then also when you're entering in the vascular system. So critical items, this is probably the most intuitive, are anything that enters a sterile environment when you're performing a procedure. Now the definition for semi-critical is going to be items that come in contact with broken skin or our mucous membranes. So think like our natural orifice, like our mouth. So these are things that come in contact with broken skin, so not all the way into our sterile tissue or mucous membranes, and think natural orifices. And then non-critical is going to be things that come into contact with just our normal skin. So no break in our skin, no entering any sterile tissue. Just coming into contact with our everyday normal skin. And so let's go over some examples of these. So critical items, we can think, of course, obviously any sterile supplies. So anything on our back table is going to be considered a critical item in our sterile instruments. So instruments like our hemostats, these are considered critical items. And anything else like suture needles, sutures. So these are all critical items and they must be sterilized. So critical items must be sterile. And obviously that makes sense when you're doing a sterile procedure. And one other example I would like to go over is Foley catheters. So Foley catheters are considered a critical item, although of course it enters a mucous membrane or natural orifice, so you might think of that as semi-critical, but of course we know that Foley catheters must be sterile and therefore it is considered a critical item, so you might see that on your exam. Now semi-critical items are items that come in contact with our broken skin or mucous membrane, so we can think of some examples like our anesthesia equipment, like anesthesia circuits or bronchoscopes, or cystoscopes, ureteroscopes, things like that, or GI scopes, right? So these things don't have to be necessarily sterile, but the minimum requirement for semi-critical items is high-level disinfection, or HLD, as you might see it. So the minimum requirement for these semi-critical items are high-level disinfection, also known as HLD. And these are, again, things like our anesthesia circuits, anesthesia respiratory equipment, bronchoscope, cystoscope, GI scopes. And also, one more example I would like to add in the critical category would be our laparoscopes. Remember, so even though it's a type of scope. Our laparoscopes enter our sterile tissue in our abdomen, so it would not be semi-critical, but laparoscopes would be critical. Other type of scopes, ureteroscopes, cystoscopes, bronchoscopes, these would be semi-critical. And then non-critical items only require, basic wipe down with your regular wipes. And this is going to be things like our OR bed, our bed linens, basically anything else that you touch in the OR. So like our Bovie machine, any other equipment, the computer, these are non-critical items, things you come into contact with every day, not during the procedure, and these just require a basic wipe down, regular turnover cleaning.